it is time for another fitness and wellness plan with me. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new, welcome. My name is Tracy and I am a girl with plans. I want to thank you all for taking time out of your day to press that play button. And if you're not yet subscribed, I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button as well. All right, as I mentioned, we are back in both my fitness and my wellness planner, which I essentially use for tracking. I don't really plan that much. I do meal plan and things like that, but mostly what I am doing is tracking my exercise and tracking my overall health in here. So I have the fitness extension pack, which is here, which is super bright colored. And right now, this is kind of what I am basing what stickers I pick to decorate my planner for off of this spread. And then for the wellness, I am currently using the recovery layout. So I've pulled both of these out of my planner. And this week I have decided to use Chic Winter from Live Love Posh. I did not check to see if this particular sticker book is in stock or not. If it is, I will link it down in my description box as well as my 10% off discount code. So yeah, that'll save you a little bit of money. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure that it is still available. But yeah, I'll check for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to use this colorful set, which I've already used some, and I think I might have used it in my fitness planner last year. But I have a lot of these colorful stickers. I still have a complete set left, plus some from, a previous set that I kind of pulled stickers from. So I have been using the same stickers on both of these spreads, and I'm going to continue with that theme. But this week, I'm actually going to start with my wellness tracker, because I just want to flip things around and do a little bit different. Now, don't sticker this one up as much, especially this side. I do sticker this up a little bit more just because I only use the weekly check-ins, and then this week I'm going to. I have not been using this. Last year, I had used this week to-dos to do self-care activities and things like that. Right now, I'm not doing that right here. I did create a self-care bucket list for my mental wellness journal. So that might help with that. But right now I don't really want to track that on here, so I'm not. But I do want to make this look cute. The only other things is I did pull some icons because I have been tracking both my sleep hours and my energy. And I was looking and I have these, I don't know where they came from. This definitely looks like a happy planner type sticker sheet. But they had this little thing like the moon with Z's and says early bedtime. I don't need that early bedtime anywhere in my planner. So I'm actually going to go ahead and cut off that and put that here. So that way it's an icon where I can see later on when there's a random time in my planner, which I'm pretty sure I can figure out by the fact that I have a PM to AM time on there, that is my bedtime. But I love stickers, right? So we are going to just go ahead and put that there so I know what it is. Just in case my memory gets really bad and I can't figure it out, the sticker will be there to remind me. So I'm going to go ahead really quick, cut all of these, put them right there on that top row, and then we'll come back and we'll move on to the next icon. Right, now the next icon I'm going to use is this came from a Recollections budget sticker book, and they had these icons in here. Obviously, my budgeting right now, on my budget planner, I just have one calendar that I use for all 12 months. I don't continuously change it because I don't need a different budget calendar for every month. So I'm just going to use this little that little light bulb, because light bulb is energy. So I'm going to put the little light bulb there to mark my energy levels. And yes, I usually put it off to the side, but I'm not going to do that anymore. And I am also skipping a space between sleep and energy, because I can do energy on one line. I can just put 3 bullet points next to it, or I can use my zig dot or whatever. I just know that there's 3 numbers. It's AM, midday, and PM. Probably should have used my tweezers. But for sleep, I'm tracking the hours, but I also want to track if I wake up in the middle of the night or if I, sometimes like I fall asleep before I go to sleep and then like I feel like I've been sleeping. Did I just run out of light bulbs? I just ran out of light bulbs. How did I not have enough? Like there's so many pigs, but there's literally one row of light bulbs. I guess because it's a budget book, they want you to budget and not spend money. I don't know. Was not anticipating that. But I want to track, like, you know, if I'm like laying in bed, because I do like, that's where I do my like kind of wind down, read, watch TV and everything before I go to sleep. If I fall asleep, but then I wake up and then I'm awake for another like 2 hours, I kind of want to note that here though. Okay, so we have that. Now I think we can start decorating. Now, so I have these first three lines here are now like, now they have icons. So that's what they are. Can't change those up. The remaining 3 lines are for whatever they need to be. So it could very well be for, let's use this. It could be for like stress and anxiety. Like for example, this week, I all of a sudden, like my anxiety like picked up for really no real reason. It just picked up. Like all of a sudden I was having like, it's not like panic or anything like that, but like all of a sudden I started becoming very anxious and things like that. So like I noted that there. And I also noted that like I couldn't figure out the reason because I thought that was kind of important to kind of note that. So yeah, put that there. But I'll, like, if there was a lot of stress going on, which usually is like, you know, if I could be stressed out, if, you know, I'm working on a big project with work, there's a lot to do, very little time, things like that. That might obviously cause some stress. But the other things that could cause, you know, stress, like, you know, if I'm like getting ready to go on a trip and I have like, you know, all the stuff I got to get done beforehand, that'll cause stress and anxiety. I'll just note that. So I won't just say anxious. I'll note kind of possible reasons why. Sometimes it might be started a new medication. One thing I did note on here, I'm just trying to give you guys examples of some of the things I've been including. And again, I don't know if, you know, if they're even worth including or anything like that. But like for me, I like to have flavor in my water, and I have a little bit of flavored water, water flavoring that has caffeine in it. Well, I'm not a caffeine person. So yeah, I've been using, you know, some of the caffeine and I'm like, okay, so I wonder if that is like, you know, triggering any of that. I don't know, possibly. All right. So those are things that I note. So I noted on there, you know, high anxiety, don't really know why. However, I have been drinking water with a little bit of caffeine flavoring added to it, just so that way if it's something that like continues past that, then I know it wasn't that, but it could very well be that as the culprit. So I just like to make note of it. So when I'm like looking back over the course of the month and I see it multiple times, maybe something can kind of trigger it. Like right now I'm like, okay, it definitely could be the caffeine, but then if I still have it and the caffeine, like I don't have that much of that flavoring left, that's why I've been using it, then I can go ahead and rule that out type thing. So that's kind of my thought process behind a lot of it. Okay, apparently I'm going with the ski theme on this one, which all of it's ski themed, but we'll see. I don't know what some of this stuff is, but this is cute, these little snowmen. So we're just gonna put them off the page right here because I don't want to take up my writing room. Although it's very hard to decorate this particular planner for me when it comes to the wellness, because I don't know when I'm going to be writing in it. I may have days where I'm just having my energy levels and my sleep levels. Those might be the only things that I'm tracking in it, because if I don't have any anxiety, don't have any stress, don't have any like symptoms, because this is where my symptoms goes, I won't have anything. So there's times where I could probably come in here and add some more stickers. I have never done that though. That's probably something I probably really should do, because like I said, if it's blank, it'd be like nice for my future self to like look at if I keep it. And okay, I don't know what to put at the top. Maybe I'll put another one of these at the top. But I think I want to put it like in the middle. I have the thick one, but I don't really want to use the thick one. I want to keep it very uniform on this page. But I do want to kind of keep it straight. Now this is a sticker and not washi tape. So even though it's a sticker strip, I have to move this out the way so I can actually see how it's straight. The other thing I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to keep a better log of, and I have an actual medical book that I keep track of like all my medication and stuff like that in, like just basically I keep track of my lab work, and then I write the medication I was on at the time of my lab work. But I have that separate. I actually have a video that I filmed, I think it was in October, and it was on like how I track my wellness. And that was one of the examples I showed during that one video. But I'm actually thinking I probably need to kind of maybe use a half sheet. I think I have one aside. Like something like this, and write my medication on it and just keep it with this. I mean, I won't share it or anything like that, but just for me, for future. Okay, the only thing I need to do now, let's see something. There are some boxes in this book, but I don't think they're gonna match. There's also bullet points. Let's see. I think I have enough. So I'm going to go ahead and do something else. Ooh. All right, now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add, because I'm not going to put any more stickers on here. So I'm going to add my 3 bullet points here. And this is going to be time consuming. So like I said, I do an AM. Pretty much, I will say when I measure it is when I telework, I measure it basically what time I get behind my computer and get ready to start the day. That's when I kind of measure my AM. So it's not necessarily right at wake up. It's like once I kind of get some moving for the day. And then for my midday, I have to move this one a little bit over. I usually, and I do it on a scale from 1 to 10. I could probably do 1 to 5, but now I've been doing it for 1 to 10 so long. I like 1 to 10 because I can always say if I'm doing okay, it's like a 5. It gives me a little bit more wiggle room. That's why I do a 10-point scale. And it's mine. It's the one I created myself. And I don't even have like a key that says what is what. So I don't know. Let me put these down and then we'll just chat about it as we do the rest of it. Okay, so we've done all that. I'm going to take one of these bright pink boxes, which is not going to be big enough. So let's see what kind of sticker I have. Like some mittens. Let's use these mittens. They're not mittens, they're ski gloves. Okay, so we'll do that. Oops. Okay. All right. So those are going to be my symptoms. I actually have my stickers set aside. So yeah, what I was saying before I went and finished doing this is that My midday, I try to do before lunch because, you know, sometimes after you eat lunch, you might get like an energy boost anyway. So I want my true kind of how much energy I have before I eat lunch. I'm gonna turn that over. And then the last one is like my dinner. Well, probably evening, I guess late evening. So it's not really nighttime. It's kind of hard to say. I kind of make, that's, sometimes I do write a little bit more notes about it. Like if I have a big energy crash in the evening, I'll write that down. But I still want to do it kind of after dinner as I'm getting ready to go to bed. But before, probably like when I get ready to start my PM routine. That's probably a better way for me to say it. And again, that's just me. I don't know if that's the right way or the best times to measure my energy levels, but it pretty much lets me know, is it all over the place or what? That's what it does. Okay, and these are the same exact prompts that I've been using every week. So it's about my mood summary, my stress and anxiety, my energy this week, weekly eating habits, which have been pretty good thus far. But, you know, sometimes they do fall, and I definitely want to do it. And then the finally sleeping patterns this week. So this is where I'll kind of just like overall for the week. Okay, so I'll put stickers here to kind of hide some of that, but we are going to now just sticker up of this side just to make it look cute. Okay, I think we're going to be calling this one. I'm not going to decorate it too much. That's it for that one. I am keeping it simple, guys. Keeping it simple. All right, so I'm going to move that one aside and then forget where I put it. At the end of the video, I'm going to be like, where is this? So this is all staying the same. I'm going to put I'm going to put my stickers up here. I am still using this for macros, still using this for exercise, and using this for my Apple stats. So as always, we are going to start with adding all of the fun stickers because why not? Now this is a double. Let's see here. I think this is gonna have to go down first. Oh, I thought it was perfect, but apparently not. Apparently the way I was holding it made it look perfect. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna come here and do like that. And then I'll put something up there. I'll put like a snowflake or something like that up there. Now I still have these strips left, so I think I'm going to use them, but I don't know where, because I might use them here, I might use them there. So now that I've taken it off the page, and I'm going to have to stick it to my desk and hope to remember it, because I'm always forgetting what to use. Okay, so we have 2 of these left, so I guess we'll throw some games down. Just do that. All right, so we are going to use some of the bigger skis because why not? But I don't know if we're going to put them. Let's do that. And again, I will put some date stickers or something like that on over on me when I'm finished. At the end, I will just throw those down. Okay. So then we're going to put these inner tubes here. I feel like this should go here somewhere. Still need to cover that up with something. Now, when it comes to working out, so I do chatty videos, guys. If you are new to my channel, be aware, I do chat in my videos. But I do chat. I try to chat about like whatever I'm planning or tracking or doing. So put these here. Just take it all the way across. I have been doing very well still when it comes to working out. Again, we're 2 weeks into the year. We are 2 weeks into the year, yay! But those 2 weeks have been kind of tough. If you guys have caught any of my weekly resets and my week goals, you know that I did a week 1 goals video, week 2 goals video. That I have been I've been surprised to find how busy. I don't want to take that. Kind of don't want to take it all the way across, but then I feel like I'm going to need to over here. Let's grab the other one first. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Where did I get that one from? I know it's covering up some of the game. It's covering up some of the game. I know, but it's okay. Whoops. Gonna have to keep covering it up now. So that one's gonna have to go all the way to the end. I'm not sure if I want this one to go all the way to the end or not. We'll see. We won't cut them yet. Okay. So, yes, I have multiple streaming services that I do my workouts for. And so I have, it's called Exponential Plus. So if you've caught this in 2023, I had mentioned I had got me a rower right at the beginning of November. Actually, it was right before COVID. I had signed up for a rowing gym, the Row House. You might have heard of it. It's kind of one of those boutique type gyms that they have franchises all over the country. And I kept doing that through 2020 and in 2021. Really enjoyed it, but then it was okay, just looking at my finances and stuff like that, I was okay, so it's a little pricey. I'm gonna start working out from home, figure out how best to save my money. And plus with teleworking, I was finding that hey, it might be a good idea to try to work out from home during my lunch breaks, which is something I've talked about before. I make sure I take a lunch break when I'm teleworking, but I feel I need to do something on my lunch break, or else I'm really not taking a lunch break. I'm kind of just still kind of looking at work, and I don't want to do that. I think that's it, Naz. I think we can start with the functional stuff. So I got an app recently, Exponential Plus. Now, it's not the greatest app, meaning that there's great classes on there, but it's just not the best system that they have. It's always buffering and things like that. And it's definitely their system and not mine, because everything else works perfectly fine. They give you all these workarounds, but everybody's complaining about it. So obviously there is an issue there. But it's great because it has Row House classes on there. It has Pure Bar. I don't know. I think it's a Rumble or something. It's their boxing gym. And I love to do some kickboxing and stuff like that. Wait a minute. I'm thinking of making this. So yeah, it has Rumble, which is the boxing. It has, I think, Yoga 6 on there. Oh, here it is. And it has some other things on there too that I'm not as familiar with. Oh, it has Cycle Bar, right? I think that's it. So it has all of these classes on there because they're all owned by the same company. And it's pretty expensive per month. However, I don't know if this is still the price or not. And like I said, the platform is a little glitchy. Like it does buffer and stuff like that when you don't want it to. So that's not fun. But it was pretty expensive per month. It was like 40 bucks a month. However, they had this thing where you can get it for a whole year for $120. That is what, like $10 a month or something like that? So I jumped on it because I wanted something for my rower. Like with my rower, I get iFit that came with it for a year. I don't like it. I do not like iFit. It's a personal preference to me. I think I don't like it because I am one of those people. I have to have music, and I have to have good music playing while I'm working out, or else like if I'm struggling, there's nothing to push me. And I think, like, I don't know how it works, but I think for iFit, they like just put random music over top of it. So it'll be like popular music, but it doesn't really fit with what you're doing, if that makes sense. So like you're not rowing to the beat of the music. So there's that. And then it's like a lot of cool like outdoor scenes, which I know, look at my little bookmark I ordered online. I'll have her Instagram handle. I think I got her from Etsy. It just says now for my word of the year. Yeah, here I am getting sidetracked again, guys. But so like they have really cool like outdoor type things, so I can like row and like be like rowing in like Croatia or something like that. But like I said, I need music to pump me up, not like the beautiful scenes, sights, and scenery. So even though I have that free, I'll still be utilizing it probably somewhat, especially if the Exponential Plus app remains glitchy. But so I have both of those. And then I used to have Peloton, just the app. You can buy the app and not have the equipment. If you have the equipment, it's a lot more expensive because you're paying almost a fee, I guess, to have the leaderboard and then the metrics and all that stuff works. Well, I just have it on the app, and all this stuff I stream through my Fire Stick. Well, I had Peloton for over a year, the Peloton app. It was like $12.99. And then they recently changed the tiers because they also have rowing. Of course, you know, they have cycling and stuff like that. And they recently changed the tiers. And it's now gone up to like $24 if you want to have it with the equipment-based classes. I'm trying to figure out what to do, guys. Trying to figure out what to do. I can definitely use dot markers and things like that. I don't want to use boxes. I have so many boxes that I need to use, but I don't want to use boxes because I feel like I have them. So we know here I'm going to do my macros. These are the colors I pulled. I don't have tons of highlighters. So yeah, I didn't renew it. I went through all that to say I did not renew my Peloton app when it expired for the month because it was going to go up from $12.99 or from, yeah, $12.99 to $24. And I was like, okay, well, I have iFit through my rower. And I still have Les Mills. I have a year of that goes until, I think, March. And I do love that too. That also was like $90 for the year. So I'm like, I'm not going to renew Peloton. Well, then I got an email. And in the email, it said you get 60-day free trial. And it came to my email address that I'm not going to use the thing. Yeah, it came to the email address I had my account with before. But then it wouldn't let me do it. So I just signed up under a new email address and I got my 60-day free trial. And y'all, like, they're getting me hooks again. I think see, I really want Les Mills. My ideal situation would be to have Les Mills and Peloton. Those are like my favorites. But I think I might have to give up Peloton until I finish Exponential Plus. And then I think I'm going to go back to Peloton. So that means like next December. Yikes, but it is what it is. But yeah, I have all these apps. So that's kind of what's keeping me going. I'm kind of doing different cardios. They all have strength training. Every last one of them has a strength training type workout. I haven't done the strength training on Exponential Plus or on iFit yet, but they all have those possibilities. Okay, and the other thing, I didn't mention this last week, I don't think, but what I write, so basically I'm writing my carbs, my fat, and my protein there. Under here, where there's a space, I kind of just write the hours that I eat. So I'm not technically fasting, but it kind of seems like I am. All right. I think what we're going to do to jazz some of this up, I don't know that I feel like I need to jazz it up. I don't think I'm going to do habit trackers over here this week. It just seems pointless. I'm tracking everything pretty much here. I think I'll track the gluten and stuff on my meal tracker type of place where I'm tracking where I'm logging my foods, but I don't know. I don't feel like I need to. Okay, I think I'm gonna put these pair of ice skates, or do I need the outfits? What outfit did I use on the other one? That one, so I can use the pink one here. Yeah, so I'm using all of those on-demand workouts, and it's keeping things interesting, keeping me engaged. I will say Pure Barre, man, wowzer. That's all I got to say. I have been doing bar with Peloton, and I will say Pure Barre gets me more than that does. So that is the one class that I do like a little bit more on Exponential Plus than on Peloton app is their bar classes. I love the bar classes on Peloton, but I just feel like I need something there. But Exponential Plus, yeah, it's definitely a lot. It's just, there's just a lot more. Like, I really do feel it when I'm done. Immediately done with the class, and especially the next day. And then, but I will say Peloton has really good stretching classes, and I have started to like try. That's always been my goal, is to do stretching, make sure I'm incorporating stretching routine into, oh, I didn't do that. Let's add this one here. So I need to add my stretching into my day-to-day kind of activities. Peloton has some really good stretching classes, and they're just easy to find. Their platform is a lot easier to use. So I do like those. And they have foam rolling, y'all. I did some foam rolling yesterday. Oh my gosh. Made me nauseous at one point. Because my quads do not like the foam roller. I don't think anybody's quads likes the foam roller, if I'm being honest. But, oh, that was not feeling good at all. But I did it. Okay. I think that's going to be it. I don't think I'm going to do bullet points or boxes here. I think we're good. I'm going to just redate, and we're going to come back, wrap it up. I'm going to have it on disc, and we are going to be done. All right, there we go. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love how this turned out. I love the colors. This is super cute, and as you can see, I used a sticker strip, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stickers, plus some icons and some bullet points, and look how pretty that page turned out. And then the back page, I kind of just threw a few stickers down and kept it like that. So that is my wellness tracking for the week. And then this is my fitness tracking for the week, as well as some food tracking. So there you go. I know this was a chatty video. I hope it wasn't too chatty, but I do like to kind of tell you some of the apps that I'm using, because I always talk about like some of the stuff that I'm doing. I'm like, maybe I should share some of the on-demand apps I'm using in case some of you guys hadn't heard of some of them. Like, I know you've heard of Peloton, but like Les Mills or, you know, Exponential Plus or iFit or anything like that. So just figure we'll chat about that today. All right, guys, there we go. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, I hope you would consider hitting that subscribe button as well. That is all I have for now. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, evening, or night. And until next time, bye.